you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about right now, ladies and gentlemen, is how many of the modern day women, black women in particular, they give women the wrong advice. And it's a regurgitated advice that I even hear so-called dating coaches give, both men and women alike. So I'm going to point out the flaws in what they're teaching you, okay? But first, let's go ahead and get into this thing right quick. Give me a second as I put it up on your screen. Let's get it. H-Town, baby.
There are no good black men out there. That's what someone said to me the other day on a post that I made on another social site. And I vehemently and adamantly disagree. There are so many good black men out here. There are so many good black men that I know personally. I have friends who are married to good black men. I have friends who are good black men, who are married to black women, who love black women, who do good in their families, in their careers, and in their communities. If you are a black woman who believes that there are no good black men out there, I have to tell you that the problem is your perspective. You get what you are.
That's what I want to pick apart, because I've heard that too many times, that you get what you are, that broken people attract broken people, and that is a bunch of BS. And I'm going to give you my reasons for saying that. Take, for example, a man. I did a video about this yesterday, but let's talk about it like this. A man who is a hard-working man, goes out, work every day to provide for his family, never had any outside kids, never committed adultery in his marriage, has a child, and finds out 20 plus years later that that child is not his. He discovers that his wife is an adulteress who slept around and got impregnated by another man. Now, according to this logic of broken people attract broken people and you attract what you are, then that would mean that he would have to be an adulterer first, or a man who sleeps around first, a man who is deceptive, just like her, for him to attract her to him. That's bullshit, okay? We have to understand that there is a such thing as rotten people, okay? You have good people and you got bad people, okay? You got people who are whole. You got people who are doing just fine. You'll find a lot of men who will say, man, I was doing good in life, man. I was doing everything I need to do, but then I got this old crazy heifer in my life. Now your credit messed up. Now you into it with the police behind this woman. She lies, you stressed out, and you're confused. Now, broken people come into people's lives to make them broken. Do you hear what I'm saying? Broken people will break other people. Broken people will purposely seek out the person who is doing well in his or her life, get involved with that person, and then destroy that person's peace, destroy that person's everything that's going on in that person's life, okay? Stop letting these fake-ass dating coaches make you feel as if you are the victim. For those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know how I feel about a victim's mentality. It is BS, okay? That's another way of putting the blame on you. Bad things happen to good people all the time. You have another example of a man who's driving his car with his family, everybody in the car happy, and then out of nowhere, a drunk driver hits his car, head-on collision, kills everybody in the car but him. But like you say, you attract these things. That's stupid. All right? Now let's break down what is really happening, okay? It's the type of man that these women are choosing. Now, some of you believe and have been taught by these fake-ass dating coaches that a type is basically based on a person's appearance, when it's not. It has two parts. It is the physical appearance and the pattern of that individual. What do I mean? There are women who are attracted to men right now, but don't want to give him any time of day because he don't have swag. He doesn't behave like a thug. He doesn't behave like a dope boy. He doesn't behave like a hood dude. that is the type of pattern that that woman likes. The guy who acts the complete 180 of that is not the pattern that she is attracted to, although she is attracted to his physique. Okay? The reason why, because some women going to say, then why I keep finding the same type of man over and over again if I am not attracting the man who reflects who I am on the inside, is because you're choosing a pattern of man that you have become accustomed to, that you love, that you want to always be around. Certain type of men bring certain type of things. Certain type of men will foster or usher in a type of atmosphere or environment that is suitable for a mustard back heifer. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So it's not that you are, let's go for both of you, men or women. It's not that you're attracting what you are. You are choosing the wrong people. There are a lot of stories of even women who was doing the right thing. You know, she about to go to college and stuff like that. Then along the way, she got off her course. She got with a Pookie, Ray Ray, or Nook Nook. Now she's failing in her grades. She's not studying like she's supposed to. Now she's getting STDs. Now she's knocked up and pregnant at an early age. She didn't attract that because the thing is, she wasn't that individual. She was nothing like the individual that she decided to get into a relationship with. She chose a pattern. She chose a type. So a lot of the issue is gentlemen and women alike, especially women. Women have to change the type of man that they are interested in. I'm not saying that you get with someone that is not attractive to you. What I am saying is you have to change your love for the wrong type of behavior. Okay? There are plenty of good, decent men who are attractive, who are not in them streets, who are not getting into trouble all the time, who are not going to whoop up on you, cheat on you, give you STDs, and have outside kids. There's plenty of them out there. There's a lot of black men in the upper middle class. There's a lot of black men who are childless. But you are drawn to the Pookie, you are drawn to the Ray Ray and the Nook Nook, and because of that, you become a mustard back heifer. That's how that works. So whenever you hear a man or a woman, because to me it's a victim's doctrine that both men and women are like or teaching, and the reason why they are regurgitating the same bullshit is because they're trying to get some clicks, they're trying to get some views, they're trying to get some recognition as this great relationship guru to hook you in. Beware of any content creator. Beware of any relationship coach, no matter what gender, that always repeat what you have always heard. That means that they are not doing any investigation of relationships. That means that they don't know shit about relationships. And you'll find people who supposed, quote unquote, went to school for this shit saying the same damn shit. So now when you are broken, what you do, you heal yourself through therapy. And if you're a woman, you need therapy and a femininity coach to teach you how to be a woman if you didn't have a good mother or a grandmother. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what you have to do. But you heal yourself for yourself. You don't heal yourself so you can be ready for a relationship. That's another thing they be saying. Get therapy so you can be ready for a no. You get therapy for you. You get peace in you first. Because if you don't have peace in you first, if you get in a relationship with a man, that turmoil, that craziness, that insecurity and jealousy is going to ruin the peace that he has already established in himself. Now, one thing she did say is changing your perspective of men. She's right. But the only way you change your perspective of men is first identifying what your type is and then changing that, doing a 180, and that will help to change your perspective of men because you will no longer be looking at the bottom of the barrel for the worst type of trifling men. You will change your opinion about men. Most women who have negative opinions about men are women who are attracted to the wrong type of men. I hope I'm making sense to y'all today. So no, men, I want you to understand, gentlemen, you did not attract a woman who lied to you. You did not attract a woman who burnt down your house. You did not attract a woman who went out and got pregnant by another man, because that's who you are. That is some of the most dumbest shit I ever heard. I can tell a lot of you ain't from the streets because I don't have to go to school to see this stuff. It's just basic common sense. Now, let's keep going. I went on a little rant, but I hope you got some information out of what I just said. Let's go.
Is your perspective. You get what you are. You attract what you are. You experience what you are. And so there is something about the way that you may be showing up, about your belief systems about men. It may be that you're carrying past trauma from experiences emotionally and intimately that are still harming you based on what happened to you in the past. That's calling in the negative energy, and that's bringing in more of the types of men that you're used to who hurt you. There will always be a large segment of the population of Black men who are good men, who are good humans, who want to be married to Black women. And it's up to you to really figure out how you can create a personal shift to change your perspective and draw in something else. And that,
after all these words that this lady just said, after all that highly educated and speaking eloquently, she said all that shit that would confuse a person when I just gave you what she said in layman's terms. All that changing your perspective and the past traumas are bringing out. I mean, come on, man. It comes down to individual choice and self-accountability and the need and the recognition of changing you. And then it comes down to you picking a certain type of person. If you always get the same type of man who's doing the same type of thing to you, that means you are picking the same type of men all the time. You don't have to go to school for this shit, y'all. Well, common sense ain't coming no more.
That is not to minimize some of the experiences that Black women have had with Black men. I myself am a sexual abuse survivor, was sexually abused as a child by a Black man that I trusted, but I still have experienced Black men who were good to me. And I know so many good Black men. And so I will not personally let anyone speak negatively about Black men in that way or lump all Black men into this no good category. And if you are a woman who wants to be in connection and in relationship and in love with a Black man, you're going to have to wash your mind, wash your perspective of the idea that Black men are not good in order for you to begin to attracting good Black men.
Didn't she just say the same shit I said? Like she just wants you to know she educated. I just told you the same shit she said. But I didn't really just say everything she said because we kind of against each other. Because she's still on that shit that you attracting this shit. Nah, but everything else, that she made some good points, and I do appreciate the fact that she spoke highly of Black men. But we still got to take out that BS that these dating coaches are teaching and saying that, oh, you're broken people. That ain't always the case. Sometimes there are people who are on their way to doing great things, and then they get caught up with the wrong person because they made a bad decision. That's just what that is. I don't want y'all to be thinking that, oh, it didn't work out. Because men do that too. A lot of men say, like, if I would have just gave her more of my time, if I would have showed her more affection, if I would have did this and did that and did this and did that, it had nothing to do with you, man. It had nothing to do with you at all. That was her. It wasn't your fault. Everyone makes a decision. She want to do what she want to do. Let her do what she want to do and just have to get over it. No, man, it wasn't your fault. If you think like this shit, well, I must have attracted it. I must have brought it on to myself. No, you didn't, man. No, you didn't. All right. Well, you know, I get down. I'll be talking to you pretty soon. You let me know what you think about this in the comments. Live stream Sunday, 5:30 Central Standard Time. Live stream 5:30 Central Standard Time. H-Town, baby. All right. Talk to you later.